back to my channel, Vlogsters. Oh my goodness. So, I haven't been like absent. I've been absent from this channel. I have like 3 videos that I have to edit and upload. But I wanted to come on here and vlog, tell you what's going on, because I know so many of you, especially ones on here, care so much. So that's empty, and that's empty, and this is getting empty, and that's getting empty, and let me go slow so not to make anybody nauseous. All of these are empty. That's my new flooring. So I've been mega stressed. I'm actually going to take you over. I wanted to show you all this, what's happening here. And then I'm thinking I'm going to take you over. We're going to go sit down. But, so now that I'm comfortable, now that I've got my delicious coffee, so part of the flooring contract is that they'll move all the furniture, but we have to empty all the furniture. Now, if Emily wasn't just here for the Great Purge, I would have been like, oh, it's a good time to purge.
Well, we're still gonna purge once we start putting everything back together.
You think so?
Because
because him and I just purged before Emily got here. When he was between jobs, we went through everything and we gave away a ton of stuff. And the only reason I'm saying that, Jim, is because as I was just as I packed stuff away, I'm like, well, there's not really much here to get rid of. The only thing we really didn't go through is the stuff in the china cabinet. And I sort of was like, well, we did go through the stuff in the china cabinet. I take that back. We didn't go stuff in the top, the decorative portion. Anyhow. So, here's the dealio. My sisters are coming for Thanksgiving. I thought they were coming from Monday to Friday. But it turns out they're only going to get here on Tuesday afternoon anyway. So the flooring people will be here for a day and a half, Monday and Tuesday. I'm praying that it's Tuesday morning. I'm sure it will be, because who can live their lives without kitchen? And I actually said to the lady at the flooring guy, just a really quick story. Not really quick. It's not quick at all. So we went to Lowe's. We picked out our floor. We waited for okay, if you've never done this before, how's this for an answer? We have an insurance company came out. They sent out ServPro to dry the floor. They threw out some of the old floor. We got a new dishwasher. The dishwasher installer came and he said the pipes were wrong. So we had to get the plumber in to fix the pipes so the dishwasher installer could come back. So everything got delayed a little bit. Oh, a little bit more than a little bit. Before the dishwasher exploded, I had planned the surprise trip to Texas, which we were on the fence about actually going. And then it got so stressful here, it's better that we were like away anyway. So just like a lot of stuff has been happening at the same time. Okay. The flooring measurer, I guess, the guy who comes out gives you the estimate. He measures and gives you an estimate. He finally came out and we talked over a few options and he made his recommendations and he said, we'll move all the furniture. You just have to, we won't move antiques. So I was like, oh, okay, well, don't worry, I don't have any. The only antiques are us when we move ourselves. That's what I said to him. And then when we went to do the floor, we picked out a floor. Oddly enough, I had something in mind, and I really wanted the porcelain that looks like wood. However, it's cold, and Mom's like already wants to put carpet all over the whole house because the floors are cold. That's not gonna happen, but well, not for me anyway. It's carpet and allergens. If you have allergies, you shouldn't have carpet, period, end of story. Even hypoallergenic carpets hold allergens. So you would either have to like get a really expensive vacuum that you vacuum twice a day, or just stick with hardwood floors and sweep them occasionally. Because when you walk on hardwood, it kind of like, not self-dusts, but it takes, it takes you with you, goes, that kind of thing. Carpet, like, really just like, anyway, I'm done. Um, so I was thinking originally about porcelain that looks like hardwood, and then we'd have to do all these transitions and stuff. So when we got there, we were talking to the kid at Taylor, who was real Tyler, and thank you, Tyler. He recommended a vinyl plank that looks like hardwood, and this particular vinyl plank has a rubber back. It's like a medium. There's like 3 levels, 3 grades basically. So it's like the medium, second least expensive, has a second most expensive, how's that? But the reason we focused on it, he said that the vinyl plank stays warmer, and with the rubber backing it's quieter and it's better under your foot and stuff. So it has the backing already built in. Usually they put down an underlayment. This has it already built in. It interlocks, which is fantastic. It's a floating floor, which means you don't glue it or nail it to the floor. But they do is they put quarter round around everywhere, and it kind of like floats under there. So I'm really excited. What I was excited about was when we went over there, I had a color in mind, and Mom said she really liked this color, and it happened to be the color that I had in mind. She said it would go really good with the cabinets and the counters, and I was pleasantly surprised. So I was happy that we got to agree on something right away. The only thing in my kitchen that isn't black, white, or gray, besides the accent colors, is the kitchen table. The table and chairs was left here, but I'm not a kind of person who's just like, no, it doesn't match. We have to. No, everything shouldn't match. It's too matchy-matchy. And it's not to be eclectic, but it's just like, it's not 1946 where you need a suite to be all like the same, if that makes any sense. Okay, so all of that to tell you that for the last 4 days, well, not yesterday really, I was kind of cool yesterday, but the 3 days preceding yesterday, I was a lunatic. And I don't mean that just because of the full moon. I mean like my emotions, my mental stability, my mood. I was stressed. It's a matter of like getting it all done. Jimmy got his schedule for this week, and he was having off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and this week he has off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which is really nice because he's for him and us really, because he's got 3 days off and they're on the weekend. But that left me 8 days like he's working 8 days in a row. That just sounded so selfish. But this story was about me, so hold on. That left 8 days in a row where he was working, which means 8 days in a row that he wouldn't be home to help me. So that does add to my stress level a little bit about like, is it going to get done? Do I have the physical capabilities of doing it? So I sat down, we made a comprehensive list. I asked him, I said, is there anything that you know that I can do by myself? And he's like, well, whatever you can pack up. And I was like, you know what? Yesterday morning I woke up, I felt much better. It's hormonally, like when my hormones are in flux, which is causing me to be a lunatic, my body, my joints, like my arthritis doesn't like when my hormones are in flux. Oh, no. So I woke up yesterday morning. I felt okay, not great, just my regular okay. And I decided to rethink where I wanted them to bring in the flooring. So they're not going to come install the floor until next Monday, but the delivery had to be yesterday because it has to acclimate to the house. So I don't know if you've never had flooring done before, that's another thing. So not only do we have to clean the house for guests, let's back it up. Not only do we have to straighten the house for Thanksgiving, but we have to clean the house for guests. But then we have to clear the house for flooring. But then we have to clear a spot in the cleared house for where to store the flooring. Originally we were thinking by the front door, and I was like, well, that's dumb, first of all. The floor is not really going to get acclimated by the front door, but it kind of would because there is some floor going by the front door. So, yeah. But what I decided was if I could empty out the black and white cabinets, there's a perfect spot for them to lay right in front of the black and white cabinets. I cleared off the top of the black and white cabinets so they can put the trim and stuff on top. So that really worked out in just enough time. I got finished really probably half an hour before they got here. An hour before they got here, maybe. No, because they got here after when we were cooking. It's like 12:30. So I just have those. I'm working on those 2 black shelves on both sides of the china cabinet today, and then I'm going to work on my kitchen island. Yesterday I cleaned off the top of my little black cabinet, but because the kitchen island is in front of it, I can't get to inside of it just yet. But Jimmy had just sat and did all of those spices so beautifully. I almost want him to pack it up because I want you. There's this thing about when you pack something up, you have a better sense memory of where it went, where it goes back. If that makes any sense. In the black cabinet, the little black cabinet, you just did all that spice rack and stuff. So I've been trying to be like strategic about it. I've been putting all food products in like recyclable shopping bags so I can think if I'm missing something and it's food, I can go in there. If I'm missing something and it's not, it goes in a box. I am trying to be, like I said, I'm trying to be strategic. I'm trying to be mindful. I've packed all of the breakables in all of the dish towels, which will basically kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's just a lot. And what is overwhelming me a bit, but not, because they are my sisters. Like, I don't want my sisters to come here, and especially my sister Julie, she's never been here, and my niece Abigail. I don't want them to come and be like, Aunt Jeri's house, what? But I also know that they're my family, and it won't make a difference. So, but I just want to have it done. And the reason isn't so I can present a good face for my family. The reason is because I don't want to spend any of the time that we have together. It's not very much time putting stuff away and packing stuff. But that may be what happens. Obviously, we'll have many hands. Jimmy has to work on Thanksgiving. Originally, we were going to have our Thanksgiving early, but now we're going to have our Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. You knew that. I already talked to you about this.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I kind of got mad about it.
Yeah, upset. Yes.
Because I have to work.
Right. But at me or at work?
At work.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, because I thought, yeah. Originally, he thought he had to work Thanksgiving morning. You're open all day on Thanksgiving. That's so weird.
Yeah.
And Christmas too, right? Your store like is open every day. 365, yeah. I mean, it's nice. It's good. It's good to know that there are local establishments that are there for people. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, because Walmart shuts on Christmas Eve. It's closed all day at Christmas. So there's like, if you need, oh my gosh, I forgot. There's 1,000 people coming to my house and I have no milk. You can run to Casey's. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that inconvenient for you, but, but definitely convenient for the community. So I am sorry about that. I'm sorry. It just won't be the same. We'll eat early. Yeah, did I tell you I think I'm going to make breakfast quiche instead of a big breakfast, and this way we can eat early?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's everything. I mean, it kind of... Can I say something? It's probably not a good idea for you to have a big Thanksgiving meal before you go to work. Maybe I'll just make it regular time and I'll bring you something?
Maybe.
I feel bad. I don't know what to do. We'll discuss it more. I'm sorry. Sorry, vlogsters. Stuff pops in my head and it's got to come out of my mouth sometimes. So anyway, this is, just wanted to jump on here and tell you what's happening. And yes, I do have Walmart hauls coming here and I have other shopping hauls coming here. I just have a lot going on and I apologize. So I was just editing and I realized the whole point I was telling you was when the lady called to set up the schedule, she called. We went to Lowe's on a Wednesday. The guy told us he had to order some things and they would be in within the week. So this was like Wednesday. It was before Mom's birthday. It was like the week before. So 15, 14, 13. So it was like the 6th, November 6th. Yes, that's right. So we went to Lowe's and the guy came out for the estimate and he told us what we needed. It was going to be a couple of days to get the estimate. Lowe's called us. We packed up all in the car and we went right away to all decide on the floor. We picked it out, yada, yada, yada. The guy came out. He said, it'll be a couple of days. We're good, right? Okay. We all agreed on a floor. The guy at Lowe's said, it'll probably be within a week. We'll get your stuff. And then we'll call the flooring guy and they'll call you with an appointment. They're usually about a week out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, will I have my floor before Thanksgiving? And he's like, I hope so. And I was like, okay. So I'm thinking, okay, the 6th, even if it's a week, it's the 13th. And then the floor, another week will be the 20th. So it'll be pressed. It'll be like, oh, I only have a week to do everything, right? So the lady calls me. Lowe's calls me Friday afternoon or Friday morning, and I get the call that they have all my stuff. So she said, if you don't hear from the flooring people by Tuesday, give them a call. Okay. Monday morning, I get a call from the flooring people. This is now Monday I want to say it was the 11th. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. Monday the 11th, flooring lady calls me. She said, I don't have anything for next week. Which means she don't have anything for this week either. She said, but how about Monday the 26th? So now this is 2 weeks. Yeah. And I'm like, is there nothing sooner? And I said, I understand people are getting like new floors for one and have like pretty floors for the holidays, but I have no floor. And here's the big thing. I know that this is going to sound stupid and petty, and obviously I'm working with it, but it's something that you don't realize. You don't realize you enjoy, you appreciate something till it's gone. I have this kitchen island. I bought it on countrydoor.com how many years ago? I had it in New York. And it wasn't an island in New York. I had it as like extra counter up against the wall. But here it's been a kitchen island, and it's been between... my kitchen's got a really open floor plan otherwise. It's between the kitchen sink and the cabinets and then the oven. It sort of sits in that middle area. I didn't realize how much I actually use it. I do, like if I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I use it all the time. Like whenever I unload the dishwasher, whenever I wash pots and pans that fill up more than the dish pan, I turn around and I dry everything on that. I keep my dish towel on there. Does that sound stupid? But my dish towel sits on there. And it is just like convenient to go and reach behind you and get the dish towel. So I've been without it for all this time. And it's like I need it back. And I can't put it back because there's no floor right there. And Jim doesn't want to put it there. And just a lot. I just want to get I want to say my life back in order. But I want to get my kitchen back in order. So my life can be back in order. That's what it feels like. So when she told me that, I was like immediately stressed and I started to cry. And he's like, what's the matter? I was like, they can't come do the floor until Monday. Now at this point, I still thought my sisters were coming Monday. So then I called my sister and I said, I, of course, am so looking forward to you coming, but this is what's happening. I wanted to give her the opportunity to not come if she didn't want to be in the midst of all this chaos. And she was like, don't worry about it. She's like, stop, don't worry about it. She's like, get your floor done. We'll be there, either way, whatever. So she told me she wasn't coming till Tuesday afternoon anyway, so they might be here just as the floor is wrapping up. So I just hope that they can actually use the front door and not have to come into the Arcadia doors, which I'm sure we're going to have to do for a couple of days. But anyhow, I am very much looking forward to this visit. I don't appreciate the fact that it is stressing me out before their visit. But it is what it is, and you gotta do what you gotta do. So, so the lady, when she called to make the appointment, she's the one who said that I had to clear out all the furniture. Not that I have to move the furniture, but I have to get everything empty out all the furniture that's going to be moved. So that's why I went to like just moving my antiques to I have to clear out everything. And I realized I didn't intersect that, so that's why it's interjected here in the middle of the story. That's why Jim's not on the couch anymore. Oh, all right, here's for the wrap up. But I thought if I can come on here and vlog, hopefully I was going to do it without edits, but it looks like we have some edits. Then I can just upload a few this morning and let you know what's going on. The other thing is this guy. It was requested that we do a live stream, so I'm not going to post it on an event because that gives people time to prep and punk you and stuff. But I will tell you on this channel that we're going to do a live stream this weekend. He's off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm hoping for a Saturday night live stream.
Okay.
But we'll see. Maybe you'll see us on Friday. So thank you all. I mean, the love is like overwhelming, you guys, with your patience and your well wishes. And all right, I'm going to stop because I did this yesterday and I cried like a baby. So love you all. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.